Hey, yo, what is going down with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, tacos and hikikomoris out there is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Freak 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys are wrestling interests and naturals on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the good stuff. And today we are looking at, or actually, this is over a week old, but the other one's a little bit more recent. Granted, it's from a while ago, but I still wanted to talk about it nonetheless. Games Radar. I heard about this from Censored Gaming's channel, so shout outs to them. So they do a lot more coverage on video game news than I probably ever will, because this is actually a full-time job, unlike me, because I actually have an IRL job. But anyways, friends, so today I wanted to talk about this. I got this from this other dude named P-Boss or whatever his name was, Pebos. But yeah, so it says rumors from former RetroStudios employees claims that half of the team is expecting Nintendo to shut it down, which kind of sucks if it does, because, you know, I don't know, Nintendo's been kind of under fire a couple things lately. It was a small-ass, tiny article. I was going to do this as a separate video, but I wanted to talk about it nonetheless. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of that game, We Happy Few. Not because, oh, it has drug references or a little bit of sexual innuendo. I could give two craps and a whatever, because that doesn't affect me at all, period, because I'm not a fucking snowflake like some of these people are. But yeah, so it says, this is from Alba, so shout out to this person that made this. So it says, it feels like it's been a while since we've heard any substantial news in regarding to what RetroStudios is up to. According to the number of the current former employees, however, things aren't looking too good for Nintendo's Texas-based division. I didn't even know they had a Texas-based division. What? And so when did they have that? Okay. I haven't even read this article yet, so yeah, stick with me. So it says, several staffers have left extremely negative reviews on Glassdoor, citing factors such as, quote, poor upper management, unquote, and poor communication, unquote. One employee in particular went so far as to suggest that Nintendo is planning to shut down the studio for good, which kind of sucks. It's a huge-ass bummer if they do that, because, you know, they're one of the ones that made Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion games. And holy crap, those are like the nearest and dearest to my heart GameCube games I've ever played. I never got to play the Fusion one, but I did play Metroid Prime back in the days. My freaking god. That is such an addicting as hell game. I remember, I think it was like in middle school at the time when it came out. I think it was 2002 or 03. Around the same time I was coming over here to Vegas at the time. But anyways, long story short, it's a little bit of a kick in the ass that Nintendo does end up doing that. I mean, come on, Reggie Fils-Aimé and the other people over there, the ones in Seattle, Washington, or even Nintendo Japan or Nintendo Europe. Come on. You can't shut these dudes down. I mean, yes, you have the power to do that because you can do whatever you want. You're one of the most biggest video gaming companies in the absolute world. Maybe in the future in the universe, it's probably going to be, I don't know, 200 or 500 years after I'm dead by then. They'll be probably in the universe, but for now it's just in the world. But other than that, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, even someone here says just moved to Vegas and got it over with. Oh, that'd be nice. Oh, if they ever had a Nintendo thing over here, that would be freaking badass. Hell yes. I mean, the only Nintendo-related thing they ever did here in Vegas on the Strip, even though, granted, I don't live there. I live like 3.5 hours away from it. But, because down there, fortunately, you don't get to really see it. I'm not going to talk to you, like, personally or privately about it, because I don't want to get too off topic. But, there's actually a couple homeless people that are here and there, especially the ones at night. Especially if you're out there at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, I suggest you don't go down in the Strip real late like that. Not because it's extremely dangerous or anything. There's a lot of heavy police presence there. I'm not going to say I'm anti-government or any of that shit, because there's a lot of people that are like in the FBI and the CIA over there that they kind of disguise and dress themselves as tourists, but they're really, like, you know, working for government and all that shit. Yeah, but I really don't really give a crap about them. It doesn't matter to me as long as I don't get swatted, which would suck ass. But again, damn it, I'm not a freaking YouTube live streamer or Twitch live streamer, so I don't think it would happen. God forbid that shit ever happens. But anyways, there's that. Hopefully RetroStudios pulls through. Yeah, they did that orchestra thing. I remember in 2014 when I talked about it while I was still at the other place with my roommates at that time. It was a Legend of Zelda orchestra. I think it was the Wind Waker HD that was still out for the Wii U at the time. When they did like a orchestra. I think it was at, forgot if it was at the Mirage Hotel or Palazzo Hotel. It was one of those two. Anyways, let's get on to We Happy Few. I know I don't talk about stuff like this very often, but I saw the video a couple days ago and I still wanted to talk about it. So it says, We Happy Few is no longer banned in Australia. And shout out to Paul Taylor. He's the one that did this article here. I'm hoping that this works. Hearing any music in the background, I'm still doing software sets for the Celestial thing. I don't know if you click on it the second time because I decided to catch it the first time and then wait to go to another ultra wormhole. Many people could give me like advice on that. I'm not sure if it gets stuck as not being shiny like ever again if I click on it a second time. I hope to pray to freaking God that doesn't happen. I don't know why the hell this thing isn't working. Hold on one second. I'll be back in a minute, people. Give me a quick second. Okay, so I found out what the problem, what it was. And I was making my video really, really freaking damn, like, lagging really, really badly. And hopefully this thing doesn't cut. But yeah, it was like this little spoiler, like, advertisement thing for God of War 4 DLC or whatever. But anyways, it says, We Happy Few is no longer banned in Australia, from Paul Taylor once again. So it says, Australia's notoriously strict classification board has reassessed compulsion of games titles of We Happy Few and given it an R18 plus rating. And I'm pretty sure that's something I am for mature. But anyways, let's move on. This comes after initially handling it at a rating of RC, refuse classification, in May of this year due to the way of gaming's been depicted and insensitive drug use. It says, a quote, a 3-member panel of the classification review board has unanimously determined that the computer game We Happy Few is classified as an R18 restricted with a consumer advice of fantasy, violence, and interactive drug use, reads a statement of classification review board site. Hold on. Here we go. Had a big breakfast again. So it says Amazon Prime's delays deals, seeing all the best writers. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's for okay, that's for an advertisement. All right, let's move forward. So it says another quote. It says, in the games players use that takes the drug joy to blend it with the rest of the society and escapes its horrors. It's also the way that you stop yourself from getting killed, so using joy is integral to your success. And the real quotes right here. I made a mistake, my bad. Everyone makes typos once in a while. So it says, the National Classification Code and Classification Guidelines requires that the treatment of drug use will not exceed at a high rate of R18 plus levels. Continues the board's post, and the Classification Review Board, We Happy Few, warrants an R18 plus classification because of an interactive drug use is high in the impact. The overall impact of the classifiable elements in the computer games was not greater than high. I'm a bit surprised they actually banned it. I feel bad for a lot of people, especially if I have any YouTube subscribers or fans over there that do actually watch my videos from Australia. If any people got GTA 5 banned a couple of years ago, man, that actually sucks a shit ton of balls for you people. I feel damn freaking bad for you. Their government's a little bit of a pile of snowflake cowards that don't want their people doing whatever the hell they want doing. As long as it's nothing like murder or cannibalism or, rape or anything like that. Because if it's any of that shit, then yes, that should be freaking legal. Other than that stuff, everything else shouldn't be too badly. It says, we are extremely pleased with the decision of the board and excited that our Australian fans and new players will be able to experience We Happy Few without modifications, unquote. Says compulsion on its site. Quote, again, we want to thank everybody who got involved into this discussion, contacted by the board, and sent us countless messages to our support. Your involvement made a huge success. Should have said success instead of difference, unquote. Good news, the Gearbox, okay. The Gearbox-backed game will be available to buy worldwide on August 10th. It's been a long time coming. We wrote about We Happy Few back in 2015 and revealed some of its tasty nuggets in the demo of the release of 2016. I don't know why the hell I'm messing up so much. I'm wide fucking awake. I'm not even super excited or hyped about anything, except the one's particularly small brand of news, which was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee last 2 days ago. By the time you're watching this video, it might be gone. But anyways, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Let's get to the first part before I had to cut this video in half. Man, it really, I'm still a little bit of a damn shame that Nintendo's business successes ain't doing that well, man. You know, granted, the Switch was selling like hotcakes like past couple months, and even last year. If you're hearing something, it's my little old fidget spinner from back in the day. What else can I say about it? I don't know if they're gonna restart the game Metroid 4, like, I'm gonna say like Metroid Samus Returns 4 again, or Metroid 4 Samus Returns for the Switch. I don't know if they're gonna rebuild it from the ground up, or they're gonna get Square Enix to do it again, like they did with the one for the Wii, which ran a lot of people that were hardcore, especially the hardcore Metroid fans out there, and Samus fans, were extremely disappointed with that game, and I could see why, but that's probably the hottest they've ever made Samus ever. I'm not gonna lie. You know, blonde girls really aren't my thing, but video games, hey, you know what? It's totally fine. No offense if any of you guys are blonde hair white girls out there. It's just, I feel like some of you guys are overrated, or girls are overrated. Other than that, that's all I got to say for now. Nintendo Switch news there, and we've happy few, I guess, Steam news there. I'm not sure if it was for PS4 and Xbox One X at the time, but yeah, it is what it is. And you know what? It's a fantasy fictional drug. They gotta get their heads over it, man. Their heads are fucking shoved out their ass so damn far they can't even think straight. I guess that's how Australian government, or just any other government around the world in general, is just, don't even really need it, to be honest with you. It's my own personal opinion. So many people might think otherwise, differently. But then it goes to like a lot of truth or conspiracy theory stuff. I'm not going to talk about that shit because I don't want YouTube, the algorithm, to take down my video. With that being said, that's all I got to say for now. Yeah, I'm done over here. Links to the description box down below to the video, and shout out to Pebbles and the other dudes, Sensor Gamings, that covered these type of news topics before I did, because I didn't get time to do this earlier. But that's all I got to say for now, and I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And of course, as always, I'm Tacos and Nikki Gamortis out there. We'll see you when I see you. And guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. And until then, next time, guys, peace out, lazy mice. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Random videos on this channel almost every single day. Stay on the grind, stay healthy, be yourself. Stay tuned, more future content, not content, camera reviews, article session reviews, such as video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news. Once September comes around the corner, we'll get it cooler out. More outdoor chat and breeze vlog video contents that I will do. Take it easy, peace out, my sauerkraut, stay safe. Late and goodbye, and I will see you all on the flip side. Later.